Warning.
That's Bitch and Betty, right?
Well, yeah.
Warning.
All right, you're going to start up the other engine now. Outboard your left eye.
Flight controls.
Shortly that...
Flight controls.
82.11. Altimeter is 3027. Gear approach main cut the runway 7 left. Runway 7 left, no rest gear available.
All right, here's that other throttle.
And animal activity in the vicinity airfield.
I see it.
Helo landing training conducted in Tuscola Bay at or below 300 feet to further notice. Runway 7 right is closed. Alpha 3 between the parallels is closed. ILS Yankee is out of service. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot.
Warning.
Sometime.
Warning.
Foxtrot sound 14560.
Flight controls.
060 at 10.
Flight controls.
5. Temperature is 18, dew points 11. Altimeter is 3027. Gear approach main cut the runway 7 left. Runway 7 left, no rest gear available. Moderate bird and animal activity in the vicinity airfield.
All right, we're going to go through the controls, throw those on real quick, make sure everything's looking good.
Okay.
So watch your legs. Before I do that, what I like to do, MJ, is kind of bring your seat up.
Okay.
You pull that lever that's underneath your left thigh, and you pull it back. I think Deo and Austin taught you about that. Is it all the way back?
I've got the up-down.
Push forward on it real quick.
That is the,
Push forward on that button underneath your left thigh. They tell you about that?
I don't think, I got the up and down.
Okay. Can you push forward on that thing real quick?
Yeah, on the, you mean the up and down?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now, good. So go pull it all the way back to you. We'll put you all the way up.
Okay.
Till it stops.
Yep.
All right, good.
There we are.
All right, we're going to cycle through the controls real quick. Make sure your knees are out of the way, and we'll go through all 4 corners of the stick.
Okay.
We're going to start off by your left eye. We'll go around counterclockwise for the first one, all right?
Okay.
All right, here's left knee. Coming through here, so watch that through here. That's where we'll be max performing the aircraft here shortly.
It hits a little bit on the left. Is that normal?
Yeah, it's no problem.
Okay.
All right, starting up by your right knee now and going clockwise this time.
Okay.
All right, right through there. Good.
Yep.
All right, things are looking good. All the engine instruments are looking good. Deo and Austin have done a great job prepping the jet. So to say thanks to them, we're going to give some smoke. Here comes smoke on, smoke off.
Okay.
That's his signal. I'm saluting him up here, and he is now departing. Thanks. Appreciate it, Austin. The smoke has gone behind us. We haven't been able to see it yet. Now, as the aircraft finds itself in space for the next minute and 15 seconds, let's look off to our right side. We'll get a picture real quick. All right. Make one call to clearance. Make sure we get out of here.
Flash delivery, good morning. Blue Angel 7 is a single F-18 with an MTA-2 on request.
Blue Angel 7, Sherman clearance, good morning. Cleared MTA 2S 51 DME fast second, turn right, hit at 150, maintain 3000, space 12010, minutes after departure. Departure frequency 270.8, squawk 5250.
Blue Angel 7 is clear on the MTA-2. 1 mile, turn right to 150 up to 3000, expect 10 minutes after. Departure is 270.8, squawking 5250.
Blue Angel 7, leave accurate.
All right.
Next,
a couple things I'd like to talk to you about is basically the aircraft is finding itself in space.
Okay.
So when it finds itself in space, that'll allow us to navigate accordingly, okay?
Yep.
So basically what we have is a rudimentary ILS, or correction, a GPS system, meaning that it is an INS. So that means inertial navigation system. Like I said, rudimentary GPS kind of gets us where we got to go, but not as precise. Nonetheless, the aircraft has to find itself in space in order for us to navigate. It has just found itself with an OK, letting us know that it's good to go. So let's go ahead and taxi, get out of here. What do you think?
I say let's go.
All right. Advance the throttles up and head on out.
Pensacola ground, good morning. Blue Angel 7, taxi, single information, Foxtrot for the high performance climb, runway 7.
Good morning, Blue Angel 7, Sherman ground, taxi runway 7 right, altimeter 3026.
Runway 7, 3026 on the altimeter 7 for runway, and request high performance climb.
Blue Angel 7, I have your request.
Runway 7.
All right.
Great visibility in this canopy.
Yeah, just like we talked about over dinner.
Oh, bro.
So the first thing we're going to do there, MJ, is that low transition to the high performance climb. Once we get down here on the runway's edge, we will get ourselves ready to go. Before we get talking to that, let's go ahead and arm up our seat there, MJ. It's that outboard of your right thigh, that arm, that lever is spring loaded. It says safe.
Yep.
Squeeze the spring and pull it back at you. It should come up yellow bar for hold.
Okay, seat is armed.
Oh, roger that. We're ready to rock and roll.
Roger 7, Sherman ground. Verify you want unrestricted to 10,000.
Flight 7, 10,000, that'd be fine, thank you.
Roger.
I only need 6,000, Blue Angel 7 does, if that's something too difficult to coordinate with departure.
So we'll get on here. Once we're set, I'll ask if you're ready to go. We'll take the center line of the runway, and we will accelerate the engines to 85% power. I'll check the engine instruments, make sure they're looking good to go, which I'm sure they will be because Deo and Austin are such professional men that got this jet ready for us to roll. And at that point, I'll advance the throttles to full military power.
Okay.
Full military power is the max power we can get out of these General Electric F404 engines prior to going to full afterburner. All right?
Yep.
Once everything, I will harness that energy by staying on the brakes, and I'll come off brakes now. Kind of a lurch forward a little bit, a very mild carrier launch simulation, and we'll progress down the runway. I'll count the airspeeds up in 10-knot increments until at 50 knots I will select full afterburner. It'll sit us back in our seat around 80 knots, at which point I will start calling up the airspeeds in 20-knot increments. At 140 knots, I'll pull back on the stick slightly to get ourselves airborne. And that transition from the ground to airborne environment, MJ, is pretty subtle or transparent. The fact we're basically hovering above the ground, progressing down the runway. I'll continue counting out the airspeeds in 29 increments until at 280 knots I say, ready, hit it. We'll pull those sticks full back into our laps and execute a high-performance climb with the aircraft in a 45 degrees nose-up attitude. No requirement to do that anti-G strain. The G comes on and comes off so quickly that you won't even feel it. You'll pull about 5.5 Gs, but you won't even know.
Okay.
What I do want you to do is sit back and relax, not to sound cliche-ish,
Yep.
but keep your head back so you can don't get your head dipped down when you pull that G, and that way you can still take advantage of the amazing view you get outside the cockpit.
And what's the in-flight movie?
The in-flight movie is, it's your selection. Your flight.
Tower, Blue Angel 7 is holding short for takeoff.
Blue 7, Sherman Tower, hold short, runway 7 right, awaiting IFR release.
Blue 7, continue holding short, 7 right for IFI release. And understand you got the request for high performance climb.
I have your request.
Blue 7.
All right. On your left display is that TV screen that Deo talked to you about. All that information right there on the left with 48 in the box. That's the minimum airspeed that it'll show.
Okay.
But that's our airspeed box. Off to the right, flashing 0 is the
Navy Blue Angel 7,
the
unrestricted
radar.
climb to 10,000, approved as requested.
Blue Angel 7, thank you. We're unrestricted to 10,000.
The rest of your climb out remains the same. Taxi across runway 7 right, runway 7 left, wind 090 at 13, cleared for takeoff.
Blue 7, cleared across, 7 right, cleared for takeoff, 7 left, unrestricted 10,000. Thanks, Tower, we'll see you in a bit.
No problem, change departure.
Switch it. Thanks, mobile.
Sir, safe flight.
All right, MJ, we're clear for takeoff.
All right.
You ready back there?
I'm ready.
7 miles from the final approach, fix turn left heading 100, maintain
Yeah, get some phase product coming over the wings too, that moisture coming over from the moist air.
Yep.
Should happen.
118, 100, 1,500, ILS 7 knots.
All right. Accelerated engine to 85% power.
Before you go, before you start your turn inbound.
Things are looking good in here. All right, here comes full military. Off brakes now. A little carrier launch simulation. There's 10 knots. There's 20. There's 30. There's 40 knots. Select the full afterburner, MJ. Sit you back in your seat right there. You feel it?
I got it.
There's 100 knots. 120. 140. Pull it back on the stick ever so lightly. And we're airborne. Gear flaps coming. There's 220. 240. 260. Let's go upstairs, MJ.
Let's go.
Ready. Hit it.
Wow. That's great.
Pretty fun, huh?
That's phenomenal.
687, thank you very much, sir.
What a rush.
Departure, Blue Angel 7 is passing 4,000 for 10,000, turning right 150.
Blue Angel 7, is your transponder on? I'm not receiving anything.
Yes, ma'am.
Blue Angel 7, recycle, please.